This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Harry's.
Oh man, listening to music is easily one of my favorite things to do, whether I'm just laying out in the grass, barbecuing, whatever it is, especially out here in Southern California, it's always nice outside. So whether you just want to be convenient at your desk or you're really into running or all kinds of other outdoor activities, wireless headphones really kind of matter, especially with Bluetooth as low energy as it is today. So I figured, why not share with you some of my favorite wireless headsets that I've been using as of late. So I thought we would start with these guys. These are the MPOW Swifts. They retail for about 22 bucks. You can get them on Amazon. In fact, you can even get them for significantly less. Niven, our intern, got these for $10 on Amazon on a sale. With these, you get a surprising bit. You get multiple silicone tips, you get quite a few fins to fit to your ear. These actually go up in the, if you've never seen these before, in the groove of your ear to keep them in. They're intended for some more active stuff. They're 10 bucks. They sound better than they kind of have any right to at that price point, but they're still not amazing. You know, you're getting what you pay for. They're not the most comfortable. They kind of hurt a little bit after you've had them in for a while. And like I said, those silicone tips, they just don't really do it. I don't know about you guys, but I have some weirder ears, so things don't tend to fit particularly well all the time. So that's a big thing for me. But at 10, 20 bucks, can you really complain? Probably not. Let's go to something a little bit more, a little beefier, something a little bit more for your entire head, not just your ears. These are the Editor's Keys Bluetooth wireless headphones. These are anywhere between 40 to 50 bucks. On the higher end, the MSRP is 50 bucks, but you can definitely find them all the way down to 40. They're surprisingly sturdily built. It's kind of a very utilitarian feel. They kind of swivel and move in just the right places, but it feels stiff enough but flexible enough that you're kind of at the price point, you feel like you're getting something for your buck. And the sound is actually really surprisingly full. These also charge via micro USB. In fact, all of these charge via micro USB, so I'm not even going to bring that up again. But they sound good, better than they should for the price point, and considering the build quality, it left me wondering where they cut the corners. So, if you're familiar with wireless headphones, I'm sure you know when you connect to a device, you get a chime or a woman telling you that it's connected. Whatever sounds they decided to go with for these, they must not have licensed an expensive set of sounds, because they're loud and they're really low fidelity and they're really annoying, whether you're just turning up the volume or reconnecting to your computer after having rebooted it. But for the price, it's hard to argue with them. They sound pretty darn good. Next up, we're gonna stay with the headphone situation. These big mamma jammas are the Sennheiser Urbanite XL Wireless. Now these suckers are incredibly comfortable. They sound fantastic. Nice, deep, rich bass, good mids, clear highs. They're a fantastic pair of headphones, and they're wireless, Bluetooth. Really, really good stuff. Amazing, amazing range. I can walk all the way from my desk, which is on one end of the office, all the way into the studio, grab something, and come all the way back to my desk and still be connected listening to my music or whatever video I'm cutting for you guys at the time. Major, major quibble with these. Major, major quibble. These are all the buttons. It's a touchpad. Tap to play, pause, swipe up and down for volume, side to side for forward and back. That seems really cool on paper, and more than one manufacturer is doing it. It's not just you, Sennheiser, but it's more annoying than it is helpful. Just give me some really nice physical buttons. I don't need a touchpad on my headset. I just really, really don't, because you know what? When you go to put your headphones on, what are you doing? You're touching them. So your palm touches it and it opens up iTunes by default, and you see I even just did something on them. She just yelled at me for doing something. It's not a fun experience to constantly have to close iTunes when I'm in the middle of editing something. So finally, my favorite headphones of all time. These are the Jaybird X2s. These are the successor to their incredibly popular Blue Buds X from a few years ago. And they're essentially the same. They're, for the most part, pretty unchanged, with a handful of changes to the internals. They do sound a little bit richer. The basses sound a little bit richer to me, and the highs sound a lot clearer on these than they used to. But that might also be a factor of the tips. The old tips were silicone, not terribly comfortable. I had to buy a pair of Comply foam tips to finally be able to to get them to stay in my ear reliably. Luckily, the X2s actually come bundled with the Comply foam tips, which is a really big deal considering the price point has stayed at the standard $180 for their wireless headphones from Jaybird. I love these things. Not only have they nailed it with comfort, but they're incredibly versatile as well. So you get multiple sizes of the tips, you get multiple sizes of the fins to keep them in your ears, you get a set of clips for your wire too. Normally you can wear them like this if that's what you want to do, but for me, I much prefer to use the clips to keep the wires nice and tidy, go around the back of your head, put them in, and you're good to go. And now all your controls actually hang out right here against your head with the buttons facing outward too. It's a fantastically comfortable pair of headphones to wear, especially I wear them when I'm working out. They're sweat resistant, and the battery life is much better than they were on the previous model. I think you get about 4 hours more of playtime out of these. So I get one charge, I get a week's worth of use out of them. I charge them about once a week. And these are just easily my favorite pair of headphones. And no, they did not pay me to say that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about these. If you've used them before, if you're in the market right now, if you have any more questions about them, let me know. I'll keep an eye on the comments as I do in all of my videos. Make sure you could also reach out to me on Twitter if that's easier for you, @MarkB. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next video. Be kind to one another, and goodbye.
So I was finally able to actually use some of Harry's products. They were kind enough to send us an entire kit. Took them home last night, recorded myself doing it for you guys so you could see me actually doing it, and you know what? I actually really enjoyed it. It's a great price for what you get in the box. You get a really nice face wash, which is actually exfoliating, which I did quite enjoy. You get some shaving cream, you get the nice razor with quite a few blades in there, and honestly a phenomenal handle. And my favorite part of the entire thing was that aftershave lotion. It's really nice and thick, and it works really nice. And I was really happy to see I got literally 0 razor burn. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can head over to harrys.com, use the code TechnoBuffalo for $5 off, which is a really good price, especially since it's so low already. It's a great gift for the holidays, but if it is a gift for the holidays, make sure you get it soon, and that's before the 18th of December because holiday shipping ends on the 18th. Go ahead and check out harrys.com for some sweet shaving action.